Step 1. Click a small shoulder movement. The first step to a bow is just getting a tiny muscle movement to happen in the front elbows. Because what can happen if you lure the dog all the way is that the dog might lay down. So what we're looking for is just that tiny movement in the front of the dog's body, just here. Good job. You might have to experiment with how you hold the treat in order to get this behavior, but for Splash at the moment, I'm holding it in my palm like this, and then pushing it towards her, so I'm getting that tiny little dip. Splash here. She already knows the behavior, but we trained it so long ago that she doesn't know when I'm trying to train her right now. Good job. Good job. Awesome. If your dog is used to sitting in front of you, you can practice it on the side of your body that your dog's not used to sitting at. Awesome. Tug doesn't know how to do a bow from standing up, so he's a good example. Good job. Step 2. Click elbows on the ground, feed rapid-fire treats for staying in the position, and then release your dog. The next step is seeing if you can get your dog to put his elbows down on the ground, and then when that happens, you can do a rapid-fire reinforcement. So you're going to click, treat, or just treat, treat for the dog, staying in that position without putting the bum down. If your dog's butt goes down while he's in that position, just release him. Another thing you're going to do is once you've got that dog down in that position, then when you're done giving the treats, give him the release cue free, and then give him another treat for getting up. So here goes. I'm going to try and lure her all the way down so that her elbows touch, and then I'm going to either feed, or click, feed, click, feed, click, feed, click, feed for staying there, and then free, and then encourage her up if she doesn't get up. Good boy. Good job. Free. Step 3. Remove the lure and add a cue. One way of adding a verbal cue is getting the behavior with luring, yes, free, many times, yes, free, and then seeing if your dog will offer it. So after a lot of repetition of getting reinforced in that position, you can wait and then see if your dog might offer the behavior if you just wait. Yes! And it might not look as good as when you lure the behavior. Yes. Free. But you're going to reinforce them for that little bit of offering. Yes! Good job. And then you're going to make it easier by luring them and giving them lots of treats. Free. Once your dog starts offering the behavior, you can then add your verbal cue before you think your dog might offer it, which is right after they've eaten a treat, after they've just offered the bow. Curtsy. Yes. Yes. Good job. Curtsy. Yes. Good job. If I say the cue, curtsy, and then she doesn't, then I can lure her into the position and reinforce her, as long as I do it within a second or two of saying the cue. Curtsy. Yes. Free. Curtsy. Yes. Good job. Good girl. Free. Some dogs might find it hard to offer the bow without help. What you can do is lure the dog almost all the way down to the ground, and while they're in the motion of going down, lift your hand away and click as your dog continues going down while your hand is being removed. Good job! Good girl! Awesome! Good job! Here's the footage in slow motion. Another way to fade the lure is to lure the dog into a bow many times and then move your hand down the seam of your pants and hold it in position and see if your dog thinks to go into the bow position. If your dog's really having no success, then move your hand further down your leg.
Yes, good job. Great. Yes, good girl. Great. Yes, good job.
Step 4. Proofing. Once your dog can stay in the position for 8 to 10 seconds before being released, you can start to proof the behavior with distractions. Are you ready? Splash, bravo! So first, you can do the distraction and feed at the same time, and then when they're really good, you can do the distraction, wait, yes, mark, and then feed. And then increase criteria. Yes. But you don't want to keep making it harder and harder, so first you go here, and then you go over here, and then you go over here, because what the dog's learning is the game keeps getting harder. So you want to reinforce your dog on an average. So sometimes I go over here, yes, but that might mean the next time, yes, I'm just going to do 1 step before she gets a treat, or 3 steps. Most dogs will want to get up when you go behind them, so here you can see I'm feeding Splash with a high rate of reinforcement while I go behind her the first time. Here you can see the final result. I can go all the way around her, but if I had tried to walk all the way around her first, she most likely would have got up many times.
Awesome!
Teaching bow from a down. If you're struggling to teach bow from a standing position, you can try this. It's also a really cute trick.
Awesome.
Teaching your dog to bow from a down position.
Bravo!
To do this, ask your dog to down on the edge of a couch or a bed, and then lower the dog's head over the edge of the couch and click when the dog raises his hips to see the treat. Instead of using your release cue free, use the cue down to release the dog from the position.
And down. Bravo. Bravo. And down.
Here is Splash and Tug demoing the bow from a down.
And down. Good. Tug, bravo. And down. Good. Splash, bravo. And down. Good. Tug, bravo. And down. Good. Splash, bravo. And down. Good.